Hey there, I'm Daisy Whitney reporting for BTV at the National Association of Broadcasters show, where I just had the chance to catch up with Kevin Schaff. He is the CEO of Thought Equity, which is a really interesting company in the digital video world. It's involved in asset management, metadata, and so on. He's going to tell us all about what the company has been up to, including a recent deal with the NCAA. So Kevin, Thought Equity is kind of a new company to BTV viewers, so give us a quick overview of what you do.
So Thought Equity is a company that we've been around for 9 years. We focus primarily on sports, news, and entertainment. And what we do in those three practice areas, we have two divisions of our company. One is a full managed service platform where we work with large media companies to digitally master their content, add frame-based metadata, do storage and then delivery of that content. The other half is of our business. The other practice is a content services business where we do the monetization and rights development of those assets.
So who are some of your customers?
So a lot of it, we have two sides. The media side of our business on managed services typically is some of the largest news, sports, and entertainment companies in the world, ranging from the NCAA, the NBC News, NHK, BBC, and different studios that we work with in monetizing their rights, such as Sony Entertainment, different groups like MGM, Paramount Studios. And on the licensing side, we work with nearly every creative post house around the world. So we have about 680 salespeople in 42 countries that move the content services side of our business.
And you just recently did a deal with the NCAA. So tell us about that and how that works so our viewers can really get a sense of what you do exactly.
So the NCAA was a really interesting use case. It was a whole new publishing model in video, in internet video. The challenge that they had is that we have digitally mastered their entire archive. So every game in men's basketball history, we took those games and we actually put every moment of every game, every player, every stat, and we mapped it to the timeline of the video. And we published that into what's called the NCAA Vault. And in doing that, what we found is that based on our publishing workflow and our platform, that we've positioned the archive where you can actually come in and you can find any given moment of any given player and queue that up. The difference is that it's actually text-driven. So a lot of times people misunderstand. I mean, the internet history and the internet's plumbing is text-based. So what we've done is we actually are really focused on video enabling that text. So we actually wrote the platform for 3 different types of writers. And it's all text-driven. So from a social and kind of consumer-based writer, which is the consumer writer really is kind of the Twitter, the Facebook. It's the easiest place to have a voice is to write a sentence and publish it. So for that, we allow you to come in, find when at a given moment, people who want to video tag themselves in a given frame and say, hey, this is me as a cheerleader, a fan at this game, and they can post that as a URL form of that moment to those social sites. The next layer up is designed for the blogger. So when a blogger comes in, it's kind of that prosumer tier. A blogger wants to write a story on North Carolina and how they didn't lose the game, or how they lost the game in 2000 and whatever because of 3 free throws. So they actually can find those moments and attach to those moments, and up to the professional writer at the Sports Illustrated, New York Times level. The difference is that people link our video in, and it drives, once they link it to their story, it drives traffic back into the vault. And we create endpoints, but we don't create an out. So what we found in doing that is that our model drove, for the NCAA, it drove tens of thousands of hours of consumption in the first few days. It drove a dwell time that was roughly 3 minutes up to 13 minutes based on allowing people to jump into relevant moments. A good example outside of sports would be, I could probably never get you to watch a mid-year episode of Saved by the Bell from 1987. However, if I said this is Hilary Swank's first television appearance and you're writing a story about her, you would actually be able to click into that moment and you would then jump right into that particular aspect of Saved by the Bell. So what would normally not be consumed is now being consumed at a very rapid rate in broadband.
So for media companies, clearly it helps them enhance their assets, it contributes to engagement and so on. What is your business model? How do you make money? Is it a licensing fee?
So we make money on 2 fronts. We make money both from a services fee on the managed service side for people who want to do tens of thousands of hours of digitization and metadata. And we also make money on the licensing side. So if they want to put that content to work and put it into distribution, then we also have the sales group that will bring that out and drive the royalties for them.
And you've been around for 9 years, so are you profitable now?
Yeah, our company is, we're currently doing some new investing where we recently took on and announced a deal with BBC and their motion gallery group, where we've effectively have created, we've taken over the Asia and North America groups, and are working with them on the European marketplace. And so we're back into an investing mode to acquire new properties. But yeah, our company has had great growth rates and continues to be at a profitable state over the last 3-4 months now.
That's great. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks.